the fabric of history. How cotton shaped the modern world. Cotton is perhaps the most ubiquitous textile on Earth. It is soft, breathable, and incredibly common, so much so that we rarely pause to consider its origins. Yet, beneath its humble surface lies a complex and often turbulent history. Cotton has been a driver of global trade, a catalyst for the Industrial Revolution, a cornerstone of imperial wealth, and a tragic engine of human exploitation. A global phenomenon. Independent origins. Unlike many crops that originated in a single geographic location, cotton was domesticated independently across several continents. This decentralized beginning allowed different civilizations to develop unique textile traditions. The Old World. In South Asia, the Gossypium arboreum species was cultivated in the Indus region, while Gossypium herbaceum emerged in Africa and Arabia. The New World. In Mesoamerica and along the Pacific coast of South America, humans domesticated Gossypium hirsutum and Gossypium barbadense. Archaeological evidence shows that cotton use is ancient. Fibers have been found in Peru dating back to 6000 BC, while African communities in the Nile Delta were using it as early as 5000 BC. By 3000 BC, the Indus Valley was already weaving sophisticated textiles. The mastery of South Asian weavers for centuries, India stood as the undisputed center of the cotton universe. Indian weavers achieved a level of technical mastery that was unmatched globally, producing fabrics so fine they were considered legendary. The most famous of these was muslin, a fabric so light and airy that the Romans nicknamed it woven wind. Produced in what is now Bangladesh, muslin was often more highly prized than Chinese silk. The quality of this cloth relied on a specific, rare species of cotton, Fudicarpus, that grew along the Meghna River. While once thought to be extinct, researchers successfully identified a genetic match for this plant in 2014 and are currently working to restore the species. However, India's dominance was eventually dismantled by colonial interests. In the 18th century, the British Parliament banned Indian cotton imports to protect the domestic wool industry. This protectionism, combined with the rise of British industrialization, allowed the British East India Company to flood South Asian markets with cheap, machine-made textiles, effectively dismantling the traditional Indian weaving economy. The engine of industry and the tragedy of slavery. As the Industrial Revolution took hold in Britain, cotton became the primary fuel for economic growth. The city of Manchester, known as Cottonopolis, saw its population explode from 18,000 to over 300,000 in just a century, driven by the invention of machines like the spinning jenny and the steam engine. In the United States, the Cotton Kingdom emerged in the South, but its rise came at a devastating human cost. The impact of the cotton gin in the late 18th century. Cotton production in the American South was hindered by the difficulty of separating sticky seeds from the fiber. In 1793, Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin, a machine that revolutionized the process. A single worker could go from processing 1 pound of cotton a day to 50 pounds. While this technological leap made cotton immensely profitable, it also entrenched and expanded the institution of slavery. The sudden efficiency of the gin caused cotton exports to skyrocket, making the exploitation of enslaved labor the central pillar of the Southern economy. Global consequences. From famine to ecological disaster, the interconnectedness of the global cotton trade meant that disruptions in one region caused ripples across the world. During the American Civil War, a Union naval blockade cut off the supply of Southern cotton to British mills. This led to the Lancashire cotton famine, causing widespread poverty and job losses in England. Interestingly, despite their own economic suffering, many British textile workers chose to support the Union's cause to abolish slavery. In the 20th century, the pursuit of cotton led to one of the most significant environmental catastrophes in history: the disappearance of the Aral Sea. In an attempt to create a massive cotton-producing region, the Soviet Union diverted water sources, causing the world's fourth-largest lake to virtually vanish. Cotton in the modern era today, cotton remains a staple of global commerce. Despite the rise of synthetic fibers like polyester, the fast fashion industry ensures that cotton demand remains high. The world produces roughly 24 to 26 million metric tons of lint cotton annually, with the largest producers being China, India, the United States, Brazil, and Pakistan. Cotton has traveled a remarkable path, from a luxury, wool from trees, coveted by ancient elites, to a mass-produced commodity that underpins the modern global economy. Conclusion: cotton is more than just a fabric. It is a historical force that has shaped borders, built cities, and driven both technological progress and human suffering. It remains woven into the very fabric of our daily lives, serving as a constant reminder of our complex connection to the natural and industrial worlds.